Curation versus replication. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Nyasha. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're back and if you are new here, welcome to the family. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Today we are going to wage a war on replication. And we're going to talk about curation. Pinterest is one of my best friends. As a creative, as a fashion girly, I love opening Pinterest on my laptop, on my phone, and just using it. And I think that we are in an era of social media is so crazy that everybody's just copying everybody. And people aren't learning how to be able to curate rather than replicate what they see. So that is what we're going to be learning today. It's going to be quite a long video. I'm going to try and keep it as short as I can, but I'm going to show you my laptop and I'm going to show you how I use Pinterest and what I do with Pinterest. Let's sort the mic out. Oh God. Now that was an absolute fail, wasn't it? Pinterest is a friend and Pinterest will learn you. You just have to let it. This is my screen when I pull up my Pinterest board on my laptop. We have different boards that I've created on the top. So it provides more ideas for these different boards, which I think is good. If you scroll down, you will get a really good idea of what my aesthetic or what my personal style is per se, and that's because I've tailored Pinterest just to be able to give me these ideas just by looking for the things that I like. When you open my account, you get to see all of the pins that I have created. I have the fly fits. I've actually put some sections in my fly fits. I would describe my style and where I'm wanting to go as eclectic glamour, which is why I created a section for it, because I wanted to put all my ideas for that in that area. Fly fits for me is the main board that I use when it comes to my Pinterest, because I'm able to gain inspiration for my outfits and for my styles and for me to be able to develop my personal style. So if we click on this pin, this is Sierra, and she's one of my favorite fashion girlies, one of my most favorite fashion girlies. And I really like this image. So I'm gonna save it to Fly Fits. And when I look at this picture, the number one thing that I'm thinking is, how does it make me feel? I'm not thinking, oh, I'm going to copy this word for word, bar for bar. Because number one, I'm not Sierra, I'm Nyasha. And also, I don't have the same body as her. I don't have the same hair as her right now. I don't have the same items as her. But I'm looking at the picture and I'm thinking, what does it make me feel? And that's the number one thing that I can say when it comes to Pinterest, I feel like people are failing at. It is feeling over sight. What does this image make you feel? I love the fact that she has her hair back. I love that aspect. The fact that she has her natural hair braided back and she has an added ponytail onto it. Maybe the thing that I like about it is the natural element when it comes to the hair. So maybe next time I'm going to try a more natural hairstyle. I actually have these earrings that she has on, and that could be another thing. I've gravitated towards it because I know that I would wear it and I know that I like things like that. When I look at how she has accessorized, that is very me. And I don't have the same exact bangles that she has on, but the way that she stacked it, that has inspired me. Maybe next time I'm going to stack my jewelry more. Rather than dissecting each and everything and thinking, oh, I'm going to copy each and everything. How does each and everything in the picture, if you are to dissect it, how does these things make you feel? The feeling of the picture is important. When I was developing my style, I always said I don't have a style to it and I don't have anybody that I gravitate towards to. Until I realized, wait, Rihanna from 2010 to 2018, she dresses how I feel. I feel like I gravitate towards that. I don't gravitate to Rihanna as a whole, but that certain era makes me feel something. So understand how these things make you feel, and then you'll be able to build on that. When it comes to Pinterest as a whole, it is very, very easy for you to get distracted, for your mind to be scattered. You need to organize your space and you need to organize your thoughts. That is the best thing about Pinterest. You are able to use it and you're able to put boards in. Use the boards, utilize the skills and the things that have been given to you. If I click on here, all of my pins are all in the same place and they all have the same vibe. As you can see, they all have the same type of vibe and feeling towards it. And that's just because I know my personal style. I know the vibe that I like now. But if I go back and I look, I've been able to organize. These are looks that I need to create. These are things that I just like the look of rather than what I want to recreate. And it helps me understand myself a lot more, you know? If we go back, we can look at V's West's outfits. He is my favorite fashion guy, and he's not really a fashion guy. He's actually a rapper. However, I love his outfits. And one thing about me, I've always said it, when I look at men who can dress, I do pinch ideas from them. So I have been able to pull all of these outfits. It isn't just V's in here, but now I've decided to add a lot more men that I like the look of and I like their outfits in this board. So I'm able to pinch things that I would wear and I would add and make feminine, you know? And this is a very good example of being able to curate and differentiate what you like, what you want to recreate, what you want to be inspired by, or what you like the look of. So I have been able to put silhouettes that I want to recreate. It's going to be able to give me more ideas, which is what I like about Pinterest anyways. They're going to be able to see, I like this silhouette. Okay, let me suggest this to you. So this is my board for silhouettes to recreate. I also have a board of silhouettes that I love. And it's because I know myself, I know my body type, and some silhouettes that I love may not work well for me. However, I can put them in a board and I can be inspired by them. Having the ability to be able to sit down and curate your space and be able to understand that this might not be for me, this might not fit me, but here's how I'm going to recreate the feeling. Here's how I'm going to recreate the look. Very easy to be able to look at something and be like, okay, I want to wear this the same exact thing she wore it, I love her, I'm going to wear this the same exact thing. We're in a cost of living crisis. It is very expensive for you to copy every single thing. You're going to be wondering to yourself, why is my wardrobe not working out for me? Why don't I love my wardrobe? And that's because you aren't recreating the feeling. You aren't curating what the feeling has made you feel. You're just copying it word for word. It's okay if you want to wear the same thing. Like, that isn't a problem. But you need to be able to create a space to be able to say, okay, I like the vibe. What is it that I like about the item? As I said, feeling oversized. Loved these two hats. I love them. I have one of them upstairs actually, but I love these hats. I thought instantly like, okay, I really love this hat, but I don't have to wear the same exact hat that she's worn. I love the hat. I love the look of the hat. Let me look at different variations of the same silhouette. And that's exactly why I added these two, because I just love them. And if you look at the different bags, these bags all have the same feeling. I would have probably seen somebody wearing it and I have thought to myself, okay, I'm going to make it Nyasha and I'm going to curate a space and I'm going to curate different ideas so that I can put it all into one and make it different, so that I'm not copying them, I'm making it myself. Your Pinterest should be a place where your vibe lives. And once you create a place where you have added these things that you like all into one section, and then Pinterest is able to use its skills and recommend you different things that will be off that vibe, that is when you're going to be able to create your personal style, because it's going to open your eyes to different things. But you have to be able to understand that you cannot copy something word for word, bar for bar. You need to be able to differentiate copying and inspiration. You need to be able to understand that this is what the vibe gives me off that picture. Let me go and look for other things that give me this vibe, and then in turn Pinterest is going to help me out and give me other things that give me this vibe, and then ultimately I'm going to be able to create my personal style. My personal style is going to be moving on up because I understand what I like rather than what somebody else likes and I just think is cute, so I'm going to wear myself. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has helped a little bit and has helped organize your thoughts when it comes to using Pinterest or your personal style. We'll do another one of these soon and we'll do a whole completely different perspective of using Pinterest. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe again, and I will see you soon. Mwah.